Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Rimuru Hardcore. Last time, we did some running around, we made some changes to the mod pack, I added in a couple new add-ons, mainly Tensura slotting, Tensura Plunder. I think it's Plunder I added last time. Oops. I mean, I kind of maybe just want to turn off haze for the moment. Yeah, turned on added slotting, added a new Plunder add-on to just add some extra stuff in, including mimicry. So that's like major changes to the pack. Otherwise, running about, we made it to the Daemon Realm. And let's just turn on haze real quick. Did I mark her on the map somewheres? I didn't, but somewheres right about... Let's see, where is it? It's somewheres around here. There's just a pillager tower that we are going nowhere near ever again because Malim has called it home. So yeah, somewheres around here it's Malim the Destroyer, and she owns all of this now. uh, so yeah, oh yeah, here it is. I'm almost sure this is it. Let's just call that Malim. And I might want to head to Damon real quick. I want to see, can I get a brief little look at her? I did get confirmation in a comment. She is auto hostile. So we're not getting any closer than what we can see with Farsight. But oh yeah, there's the supermassive slime over here. I still don't know if I can actually kill that, but we did get alter speed off of it. Let's see, that's the supermassive slime. I guess I don't need to mark it separately now. It's getting closer and closer to the actual marker I already have here. Where did I just put that Malim marker? There it is, like 2,000 blocks away in this direction. Dragons are dragons. There we go. Hey, yeah. Also, I've managed to figure out how to get my middle mouse button working. It's still finicky, but I can at least fix hotbars now. Hey, look, it's another supermassive slime. Oh yeah, and at the very end of last time, we did manage to defeat a bunch of... Okay, now my button that I use for my maximum magic bullet is kind of being finicky. What the heck? Yeah, ugh. Yeah, we also managed to get a cool new skill from defeating a bunch of wardens. Okay, I'm going to assume the... oh, I went the wrong way with it. Demon Lord Hockey has acquired. Oh yeah, that. Why are you glowing? Can I lose my blindness real quick, please? Thank you. Now there's just... I'm assuming that, maybe that just means you have a unique skill. Maybe that's how Plunder works. I'm not sure. Where is he? We managed to get a quick look at... where is it? That's that. That's a villager coming out of their house. Let's see. I just see villagers. Yuki of Desire, where are you? Yeah, he's scary. He has creator. He has any skill. Yeah. Yeah, he's scary. Where is he? I wanted to get a quick look at him, but I can't seem to find him. Let's see. I mean, technically speaking, he could be anywheres. There he is. Oh, that's a Shogo. I doubt I could kill you still. With Plunder, I could get Survivor and Berserker off of you if I do manage it. Seriously, where is Yuki? I really want to get a quick look at him real quick, but I don't know exactly where he is, and I'm too scared to go any lower. So let me give a quick look around, and if you come back to a you died screen, you'll know what happened. Okay, he must have spawned underground, because it is definitely centered somewheres around this village, and I just cannot find him. So you must have spawned like 20 blocks underground or something just outside of magic sense range. So let's mark this as Yuki. Save that. And let's just go elsewhere for now then. I still want to see if I can get a quick look at Malim just from afar to get a better, like, idea of her. I do know that from what we saw before, she does like 300 damage just by being near her. Like, there were two other bosses that I know from experience have like 3,000 health, and they were just getting chunked away. So, yeah, Malim's scary. It's this is super risky. Going anywhere is within like 500 blocks of these bosses is almost guaranteed to get us killed if I'm not constantly flying away at the same rate. So, yeah, yeah, we're in danger. This is not a great idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So, at least we have ultra speed regeneration. So, assuming she doesn't immediately do 100 damage just by getting within 300 blocks and then chunk away all of our health all of our MP immediately, we'll be safe for a little bit. Oh, yeah, you can see that boss has like 1,000 HP and it's just going down like that instantly. There, last I knew she was on top of that ice dragon body. There's Lucius. Okay, there's some pillagers. I'm surprised the pillagers are managing to survive. Although I guess they're spawning in and probably not lasting too long. Also, why did the Lucius and the Kokuo stay behind? Oh, there's a Maribel. Let's see. This is mastered now. How far can I see? Oh, I want that. Researcher, cook, skill, sentient being. Oh, cool. I don't think that's guaranteed. I think it looks like they got an extra one. Lucius just has fusionist as far as I remember. Still outside of range for you. There is she. There's a second there's a second Kokyo. Oh, there goes a Lucius. There's another Kokyo spawned. Yeah, this is a little bit much. Where is she? I don't know where she went, and honestly, that's scarier than knowing where she is. I was hoping to get a quick look at her, but I'm not seeing any flashes of pink like I'd expect. Also, I think I was getting a little bit too low there. There's another Arios. Come on, I just want one little peek at her. Such a bad idea. There's the Arios. Yep, this scares me. This scares me that I cannot find a Milim of Wrath. This is scary. You know what? Super terrifying being is missing. You know she's around but can't find her. You fly away. You don't stay around to get a look of her. That is not a good idea. I'm going to go fly this way. Hope she didn't actually go this direction. Okay, she's the only one who's still loaded in. Um, yep, I got close. I found her. She moved over to that, to the skeleton corpse, the skeleton dragon. Okay, cool. So we know she's over there somewheres. That is as close as I am ever going to get to her. At least until we're true Demon Lord, we're like God Slime, and we have all of our other boosts going. Like 10 unique skills. At least 2 ultimates. Yeah, yeah, she scares me. So does Yuki, actually. I'm not gonna get very close to Yuki either, or any other bosses. Oh yeah, I thought was still working on learning that, but I guess I did get it at some point. Anyways, I got super distracted by that. What are we getting up to today? Drop air out of air flight, please. I mean, we're still in EP grind mode. That's still, like, high priority. We need to start working towards Demon Lord evolutions. Need to start getting this up. A good game. Apparently, journey maps might be causing some of my lag problems, so I do need to look into that. I never noticed it before, but I also never tested it before. Um, but really, what is the best way to go grind EP? I mean, it's going to be like eating a unique monster Greater Demon would probably be, like, the best way. That thing's going to be worth, like, a bunch of EP. Being able to beat some bosses, getting EP from them. Orc Lord? It might be time to go eat an Orc Lord. I can probably handle, yeah, Alter Speed Regeneration. I should be able to handle the Lord at least. Handling handling the Disaster's probably still too far out of range. But, I think I should be able to manage that at least. So, let's see, Warpstone. Let's get on back over to the Barren Lands. I'm gonna wait till day, and then I guess go hang out in the, desert just near here, and just kill off some armor sources and night spiders and whatnot, and just hope a lord spawns relatively soon. Ace, there's a desert over... Let's see, do I go to the desert or do I go to the Badlands? Both of them can spawn both. This one will spawn armor sources. This one will spawn night spiders. I can't remember which has more EP right now. I might like jump between the two. Like either or is going to get us what we're after. It's just other stuff on top of it. Oh, hey, look, we haven't actually eaten a lightning dragon yet. Why not? Oh, I can just do this, can I? Like, the extra slots are on the keypad, or the number pad, which makes it a little bit hard to get in, like, the middle of something. But I can just still use my mouse button for Predator and still just do this, so that works out fairly well. Yeah, it's still a little bit finicky, but it's definitely still better than... it still works out fairly well, just having those extra spots, even if I don't really have a good keybind for them yet. So there's Lightning Dragon. Might as well take the scales and everything. I've killed off a couple of bodies, a couple of armor sources, some orcs and whatnot, gained a little bit of EP, but nothing too major just yet. There you are, it took long enough. Also, interestingly enough, I did not see a single orc with a unique skill. So I wonder if I'm misremembering and they can't have them, or if maybe it might be something weird with having both things in now. Anyways, this thing is 80k, 30% of that is going to be a decent chunk, only like 20 though. It's probably only going to push me to 300, and then I'm going to spend 50. Honestly, maybe I let this thing hit 500k before I eat it. Or not 500k, 200k. Like, wait until this thing is just about to become an orc disaster. I should be able to do it. Turn off air flight. Okay, there's that. I've been hit by corrosion. It's not bad enough yet, though. It does put my armor at risk, though. Like, that corrosion, even just a little one like that, is enough for armor damage. We did get corrosion. We did get scale armor, at least. So, turn those on. Let's see. That's already on. How much does, like, a magic bullet do to you? The thing is, haze only works on this thing once. Okay, that did decent chunks of damage. Like, I already got this thing... I hit this thing with Predator, and that's enough to break out of haze. Okay. Like, that's problematic. Also, way too many orcs causing... It spawns way too many things, and it causes some lag. So do that every once in a while. Can I actually... Okay, I can't hurt you with my Demon Lord hockey, it doesn't look like. So yeah, this thing... At least for right now, until it becomes an orc disaster, I'm in no danger. It cannot hurt me. Eating this thing with Predator is going to be a bit of a pain, though. There it goes. Starved has been acquired. Yeah, yeah, that was 50k. I was like, that didn't look nearly as big as I thought it was at first. So, we do now have Starved, which does mean we can start learning Gluttony. Oh yeah, it starts at 99. As soon as I activate that, it'll spend 100k EP, and it'll become Gluttony. Very, very nice. Yep, it still just can't hurt me, though. But anyways, just starved on its own. That is pretty nice. That does mean I'll be able to get more EP from mobs I've already eaten. But for right now, yeah, I really should try and feed this thing. This saving world does not scare me as much as the last time this froze while fighting him. Hmm. Can I? Honestly, just beating this thing right now is going to be a pain. Oh, this became a longbow at some point. Cool. I wasn't even paying attention. Durability-wise, I think it's fine. Of course, I am taking this thing into a barren lands, the biome without anything for it to eat, so that's not exactly my greatest plan. So, yeah, pairing my extra attacks just like so. That knocks it down 40. Barren lands, I need to get this thing to an actual desert. Like, the MP recovery in the barren lands is just too strong. It's never going to run out. So get this thing to the desert, or just like the mesa, try to get some mobs together, and then just like sort of whittle this thing down, let it eat up. Hopefully it reaches 190 or so, and I'll eat it. I did get 2 of these. I still haven't added in the spawn egg add-on, or data pack. I meant to, but then I forgot to re-add it. So, yeah, how am I gonna... Getting this thing to follow me all the way to a different biome is apparently proving easier said than done. But I do want this thing fed up a little bit, and I do need it elsewhere to eat it, so 1 second. Where is she? I was hoping to go longer than this without seeing that name pop up. Oh, a second Orc Lord. Uh-oh. I actually don't currently have haze on. I turned it off since... Oops, that's the wrong button. There's haze on. So where is she? She's not even the scariest thing around anymore. But where is she? Okay, she's... I'm going to guess, like, here? Based on where that was. So there's that. I'm not going any closer to find out her exact location. I was really hoping to actually train up an Orc Lord here. That's the old one. Or that's the new one. I think this one should still be over here, right? Yeah, it is. I left it in a barren lands next to some armor sources. And it doesn't look like it's actually done anything. Wait. Hinata is not where I marked. She's not where I marked. Otherwise, the name wouldn't still be here right now. Uh-oh. That's bad. Oh, dang it. I walked it into a barren lands. You know what? Fine. I'm just going to get this thing right here, and I'm just going to take care of it. If I want to eat something, I'll just eat an Orc Disaster eventually. So, let's see. Shouldn't have nearly as good of MP recovery in here. Okay, let's see. I do have haze on still, correct? Just in case for the Hinata. Oh, I found her. Oh, I found her. She's south of here. Pain resistance has been acquired. Not that I really care about it. Oh, yeah, it ate its ally, so it got recovering a bit here. There's that. Come on. HP. It's close. Oh, come on. That should have counted. There we go. Have eaten an Orc Lord. So let's fly up. And let's just see if I can get Farsight on her. Where's her exact location? I need to know her exact location. That was definitely Hinata who popped up on the map right south of here, correct? Oh, I went north. Let's see. There she is, there she is, there she is. Okay. So let's amend that. Hinata, not Hinata. I don't know who that is. Hinata. So that's scary. That is way closer to home than I would have liked. Let's just see. Let's try get away from her there. Okay, I did get like 25k off of that Orc Lord I just ate. That's about what I was expecting. Yeah, she disappears as soon as you go this way. Let's just finish off that Orc Lord over here. It's going to cause lag. It's going to keep evolving and whatnot on its own. Of course, it's in a barren lands right now, or Desert of Death, rather, so I do have to be a little bit careful about how I do this. Thank you. And... okay. So, we got starved. We beat the Orc Lord. We got starved. We got some EP out of it. Broke about even. We lost a little bit after stealing it, but we at least got some progress there. And now I think I have to go find a new base of operations, because that Hinata, she's going to keep chunk loading. And eventually, she is going to wander near to me. Like, I know this game. She is 100% eventually going to wander over to the Barren Lands where I've set up base. Because of course she is. Why would she go any other direction? Like, it's not pre-built to do that. Like, but she will. Because that is my luck. That and that can go in there. Take that, please. Let's put back on the armor now. Anything good in the battle will? Nope, already have magic bullet. So there's that. Starved should get put on a bar real quick. Let's replace stomach for now. Starved, I don't think its toggle does anything. This does have food chain, right? Oh, I changed the wrong thing. Change that to refining, I guess, is like the main one. Huh. Do you have to master corrosion before you can use its other modes? Master starved, rather, because it won't let me mode change. I'm fairly sure it does. I think just corrosion has extra modes, though, right? Let's see. Mastered corrosion. Let me go double check this. Yeah, I can change Predator, I can change Great Sage, but I can't change Starved. And it's not even popping up like, oh, Starved doesn't have any other modes like it usually would. Which, I mean, that would also just be a lie, because I do know it should have other modes, right? Huh. Let me eat this Armosaurus right here, and then that Night Spider, and then go look this up real quick, I guess, because why is it not letting me mode change? No idea. I'm fairly sure that just Starved is supposed to have the Rampage effect, right? 1 second. Okay, yeah. It's supposed to have Receive, which I assume they just got rid of that and added it completely to Food Chain. That would be my assumption. That would make sense. In which case, I do need to go Subordinate hunting. Oh, hey, look, I burnt a tower. I haven't cleared that one. But it also has Stomach, which... Actually, hold on. Does that just upgrade this Stomach? No. Yeah, slash ability, spatial storage for Starved. Let's double check this. Of course, I have to go through all the TR Nightmare stuff first. Starved. Let's see. Oh, really? Open. Okay, yeah, it has this. I just can't access it for some reason. Maybe all of Starved's extra abilities were added to Food Chain then? I have no idea. That wouldn't make much sense for, like, the Thought Communication Berserk mode. Spiritual Domination, I think is what it's called. Yeah, that one's just kind of weird. I guess we'll double check it with Food Chain now. Firewall, we got 2 different copies of it. Don't really need those sticks. Healthcare's pretty decent early on, at least. Firewall, Day Night Inversion. Forbidden Magic. A dark magic art that invokes dangerous forbidden power at great risk. Okay. Okay, probably a bad idea. Oops, stomach. Probably a bad idea to use that, based off the wording of it. But that sounds awesome, and I need to know what it does. Actually, what I should do is something that sounds like it might actually just kill me for using it. I should probably look up what it does. So let's just learn it, see what class it is. Forbidden magic is not in there. I really hope this isn't one of the nuclear spells. It might be, because nuclear spells are apparently broken in this version. So there's all that. Let's see, Firewall and Day Night Inversion, that goes in there. And that extra copy goes in there. Let me go look up Forbidden Magic before I start learning it, just in case. Okay, that's a nuclear magic. I should have just held on to the book before using it, because apparently those just corrupt the world if you use them in the current version. So, yeah, I should have held on to it for now. Judgment Wall I already have. I also almost completely forgot to go get these chip barrels down here. Where is it? Should be, like, right here. And Fireball, and that's pretty much it. Anyways, I'm sort of running out of time for recording right now. Yeah, what? Am I going to have to go find, like, a goblin or something with Gourmand? Because, like, obviously, Starved and Predator mixed together, like, fairly decent for EP grinding, but they only work on each mob once. Something like Gourmand might help out, because then I'd actually be able to... yeah, I'd actually be able to get extra EP after killing anything. I mean, Berserk would help in the same way. Reaper also has it. I think Reaper's once per mob type, though. Yeah, I think I have to go hunting for Gourmand. At this point, it kind of seems like that one's going to be, like, hard required for EP grinding, because I am just getting nowheres right now. I guess I can go set up an ender farm. I can 100% deal with the dragon, no problem. But, like, that's going to take a bit. Also, I wanted to check the configs for, like, Plunder skills, just to make sure they're not interacting weirdly and, like, they're actually working. But I forgot, so I'll go do that in a moment. Anyone with a unique skill? Oops, let me in. Another village. It's supposed to be 10% for goblins to have unique skills, or 15%. I don't remember. It's one or the other. But that's another time where none of the orcs and none of the goblins ended up with something. So, yeah, I think something might be interacting weird between the two add-ons. Like, we saw plenty of them with unique skills before, so not sure. Anyways, food chain. How do you work? Look at a subordinate within range, not yourself. Skill mode. Yeah. Weird. So most of Corrosion's effects have just been gotten rid of for some reason. Like, you can't use spiritual domination. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Anyways, let me go... You know what? I'm gonna go back to one of the previous villages. I'm gonna go find a goblin with a unique skill, and I'm going to tame it real quick. Yeah, I should probably do evolve at least. Make it... There she is. Oh, she's auto-hostile to everything. She's beating up cattle deer. That's so mean, Malim. Okay, so yeah, where were the other goblin villages that I'd been to that I know had at least one goblin with a unique skill? It would be easier to look at the map if the map wasn't just a black screen. Okay, so I did manage to find a goblin with Martial Master at least. And then I realized I don't have a way to move subordinates right now because it's not Imogen and therefore shadow storage won't work. Yep, I forgot a step of this, so you know what? We're going to tame them and just leave them here, I guess. So, let's see. Name, evolve. It's only going to cost like 7,000 if it takes anything at all. Actually, I might endow it then. What is your name going to be? Am I grabbing member names? Maybe. I actually need to change the member thing. You know what? Sure, that's just sort of going to be the theme of things now. When I need a name, I'm just going to look at the members. Sure, let's give it to one of the new ones who didn't get to be in the previous series. This is going to be Ravenous, I guess, because it's the first one I saw. So there, see, from now on, your name is Ravenous. So there's one subordinate. Actually, let's get Ego real quick. How are you doing? 81 social points, 44 admiration. That's looking pretty good. And what about TR Nightmare? Check Evo, or Evolution, confirm, get Ego. How do I look at this again? Skill Evolution. Check Evo conditions for Great Sage. What do I need? Great Sage mastered. Raphael, Master Knower. I only need to master 8 more skills, win 10 more raids, get 14 more subordinates. And that's missing a little bit of info. There's actually 2 different forms of Raphael. Lord of Knowledge and Lord of Wisdom. We want Lord of Wisdom, which also requires Degenerate. Anyways, Ravenous here. We can look at your skills. This is from... Yeah, this is the skill menu from Better Subordinates. Or, this should be Better Subordinate skill menu. Cool. If I attempt food chain on you. Receive. Oh, shift click to provide. Okay, so it looks like this might have just, like, completely taken over, the... whatever it's called. This completely took over Better Subordinates thing. There is no magic in here. That might be a change I can do. But I can receive a Heavenly Eye real quick. Oh, that's nice. It's only a 5-second timer. Heavenly Eye, just acquire it. That's ignore and get partial dodge chance. Or it might just be ignore dodge chance. I don't remember. That's pretty nice. Ravenous is just going to be set to... I have thought communication somewhere. I thought I did, but maybe I just did nothing. I don't have anything as far as that stuff goes. So thought communication set to stay. We're going to mark this as goblin. Nope. Goblins. And I'll just remember Ravenous is over here. So pretty cool. We now have Heavenly Eye. I could use Analysis to steal Great Sage, because that's what the Plunder add-on, the new one we added in, does. I could get Martial Master right now. I think that one's like 40k or something. Actually, hold on. Where is Healthcare Fireball, Food Chain Starved? Due to acquiring Starve, you have lost 200 soul energy. TR Nightmare. That's a goblin. I got very scared about what just popped into my head. Check soul. Can I check my soul energy? Soul. Vomit. You have consumed no souls. Soul inventory. Ardendress. No authority over my inventory. Soul demonification? You have no authority over my soul. How do I check? How would I check this? Debug log, check soul, check evo, deal. Investigate, I think you need you to have investigator, soul deal, steam do. Tensura get spirits list cooldown. Stats Ardendress. I have no idea how to check this. Slash soul, ST extras. I know by default you have 3 million soul energy. Yeah, it's called soul energy, correct? Yeah, soul energy. I know by default it's 3 million. I have no idea how to check this, though. It doesn't look like it's anywhere as accessible, or at least not with the current access to commands. I don't know. Is Martial Master worth it, though? 500,000. That's 700,000. We have 2.3 million to play with. I would have preferred getting Gourmand. You already have Heavenly Eye. This should work due to Plunder. Analysis failed. Martial Master's good. I think it does have a an ultimate skill upgrade, or at least it did in Mysticism's 119. I wonder if anything that was in Mysticism 119 it has a version in this, in TR Nightmares. I don't know. Failed growth. Okay. I'm going to hold off on Martial Master for now. While we're at it, though, might as well go to a couple more Goblin villages just to see. Because, like, if I see Gourmand or if I see some other pretty good skills, I will take them. But we'll just see. I'm just going to keep exploring for a little bit. Otherwise, it would just be EP grinding, and I don't feel like doing that right now. Oh. Oh, this village is tempting me a bit more. This village has Creator, Absolute Severance, and Infinity Prison in it. I can't use Infinity Prison or Absolute Severance yet. They're both too expensive. But Creator is very, very good. I'm gonna tame all three of them, and then let me double check how much Creator cost. Let's see. You are going to be Dark Clips, I guess. Because again, it's the first name I saw. So Dark Clips, that's you, right? Nope. Oh, there you are, Dark Clips. You're just gonna stay here. The one with Infinity Prison was over here, right? Oh, it's a weak Shinro. Never mind. I saw a humanoid and got scared. Let's see. There's Infinity Prison. There you are. You get to be Eric. Actually, just became a member today. So evolve. And then the one with Absolute Severance was over there last I knew. So let's see. Eric, you're just going to sit here. 3 very good skills in this village. I'm going to take Creator. I'm going to double check how much it's going to cost EP-wise, but I am, in fact, going to take it, because it's so good. So let's see. That's Eric. That's Dark Clips. We have Ravenous in a different village. Iobami, I guess. You also haven't gotten named in anything. Yeah, I did spell that right. So come along. I hope that Kokio isn't anywhere too close. And I'm going to assume none of you have anything else, like, good skills-wise I would care about, right? Nothing. Yep, just Absolute Severance. Yeah, I'm going to take Creator. I don't know if I really care how much it costs, but I do want to know. Okay, it's 75k. I'm almost sure this should work. Like, I'm fairly sure that the whole point of the Plunder when I added in was that it both lets Predator and Great Sage and Usurper and all those ones add to it. It lets different mobs get them, and it lets them get skills from other mods. So in theory, this should eventually work. Otherwise, I'm going to have to come back with Gluttony and eat Dark Clips, and I'd rather not do that. Analysis failed. I keep saying I want to go check the configs for this, and then I keep not doing it and getting distracted by something else. So let me go double check this real quick. Actually, it might have added in a game rule that I'm not allowed to change because I already started this in hardcore, so 1 second. As far as I can tell, there is nothing stopping this from working. This might just be terrible luck. Either that or Plunder isn't working properly. I suppose that's also possible. But, like, as far as configs go, I don't see anything that would stop this from working. In fact, I saw Great Sage can copy unique skill true in the config, so that's a thing. Um, Apparently if I open it to LAN, I should be able to enable cheats. So I guess I can double check a game rules that way. So sure, let me try that real quick. I'm just going to enable cheats for a moment and then disable them again. Okay, as far as I can tell, there's nothing in unique skills, or there's nothing in the game rules about allowing it. I changed a couple of things to just make sure they were true, but they might have just been true by default. I think I'm just getting super unlucky here. Either that, or a creator was given to this thing by plundering, and I am attempting to use the plunder system to copy it. I don't see why that would fail, considering there's literally an extra mod that makes the two work together that I have in. So I think, I don't know, I'm going to keep attempting this. This should eventually work. I did check our human kills, that's at 17, and we are at 1.17, I think, reputation with the dwarves. It does look like an insert port thing. I don't know if that's important, but I'd rather keep that hidden just in case. I don't think there's really anything too scary that I need to worry about hiding, but oh well. Anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. I'm going to keep attempting this. Let me double check. Like, does the Great Sage page... It says something about its fail chances and all that. So, 1 second. Great Sage... Analysis. There it is. When used while looking at a mob, copies one of their stuff. 50% chance with mastery. Uh, hmm. I refuse to believe I failed 40 coin flips in a row. Yep, I refuse that one. This might legitimately be broken, and so that's really sad. Because I can't even eat dark clips with a predator anymore. So, oh, am I not going to be able to do this until I get Spearhead? And I'm going to have to sacrifice dark clips for it? That sucks. Why isn't this working? This 100% should be working. There's no reason this isn't. Like, this has to be like the worst luck possible, or it's legitimately broken. There is no explanation besides one of those two things. Oh yeah, I do already have a short scored somatic. But anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. So I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have. Actually, hold on. Can creator just not be copied? I know if you have anti-skill, you're not allowed to be copied from. Actually, maybe if I just, like, put it in a bar? Make sure it's there. Make sure it's actually actively choosing, yes, we have creator. I don't know. This is really sad. I really wanted creator. You don't have anti-skill. Anti-skill makes it so you can't be copied. Maybe creator itself does too. Yep, I refuse to believe I legitimately lost 100 coin flips. I don't know the exact count, but I think that's actually undershooting it. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have. I'm going to attempt some more troubleshooting with this between episodes. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, Omelo, It Me Sammy Lawrence, Logan Anderson, Kyle Coetz, Nando Lang, Egg Salad, Iobami Oladele, It's Dark Clips, Ravenous Vines, and Eric Sinatro. Thank you all so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.